Hello, Tarnished, and welcome back to another Souls-like video. Alright, let's settle this debate once and for all. Should you play Hollow Knight before jumping into Silksong, or is it okay to just skip straight to the sequel? People ask this question a lot. Since Silksong has gotten so much hype, it has brought in a huge crowd of people who have never even heard of this game before, and honestly, the answer isn't as simple as you might think. There's a lot to unpack here about how to experience Hollow Knight properly, how to honor the lore, and why sometimes just skipping to Silksong is a perfectly fine thing to do. First, let's talk about Hollow Knight. If you're going to play it the way it deserves to be played. This isn't a quick, mindless platformer. Hallownest is a meticulously crafted world. Every NPC, every item, every corner of that kingdom tells a story to you. A beautifully crafted one at that, and it's all connected in ways you won't fully understand on a speedrun or a rushed playthrough that you're just doing so you can get straight onto the next one. If you want to honor Hollow Knight, if you want to really understand its lore, its emotional depth, and the incredible design of the world, then absolutely play this game first. Take your time, explore, listen to the whispers in the corridors, piece together the histories of Hallownest's fallen heroes, and savor the journey. That first playthrough is sacred. You only get one of those. One true run where everything is new, confusing, and exciting. That first playthrough shouldn't be tarnished by you just wanting to get to the next game. And that's really the point. Your first playthrough should be considered precious. It's that feeling of discovery, of awe, of the unknown. You'll remember your first encounter with Hornet, your first dive into the abyss, and your first fight with the Radiance, all of it. If you're just rushing through Hollow Knight to get to Silksong, if your only goal is to check it off so you can play the sequel, then you're robbing yourself. You're robbing Hallownest of the respect it deserves. And honestly, you might as well skip it entirely and go straight to Silksong, because you won't truly experience what makes Hollow Knight Hollow Knight. Now, let's be real about something real quick here. Not everyone has the time, patience, or desire to experience Hollow Knight in that slow, reverent way. Maybe you just want to jump into Silksong and see the new mechanics, the new kingdoms, the fast-paced combat. Maybe you just want to see what all the hype is about, and that's okay. Here's the thing, you can absolutely do all of that. Silksong was designed to stand on its own. You don't need to have played Hollow Knight to enjoy it. There are references, Easter eggs, and little nods to the original, sure, but nothing will leave you completely lost. If your goal isn't to honor Hallownest, and you're just looking for the first exciting experience with Hornet, skip straight to Silksong. Come back to Hollow Knight later, maybe after your first Silksong playthrough, when you can really appreciate the game the way it should be appreciated. This is also important. Unlike story-heavy sequels, like The Last of Us, you're not required to play the original to understand the sequel. Hollow Knight and Silksong are loosely connected, but not narratively dependent on one another. Silksong tells its own story, introduces its own world, and builds its own gameplay systems. You won't be missing crucial plot points if you decide to just skip on over it and head straight to Silksong. So if your goal is speed, or if your focus is just on the new mechanics, the new maps, or just seeing Hornet in action, then by all means, go ahead and jump in. You won't be lost, you won't be confused, and you can always circle back to Hollow Knight later, with fresh eyes and a new appreciation for what it accomplished. So here's the bottom line. If you're going to play Hollow Knight, play it like it deserves. Explore it, respect it, learn the lore, feel the weight of Hallownest on your shoulders. Your first playthrough is a special experience you won't get back. But if your heart is set on Hornet and Silksong, if you're not planning to give Hollow Knight that attention and care, then just skip it entirely. Play Silksong first, enjoy it, come back to Hollow Knight later when you're ready to give it the respect it deserves. Both approaches are valid. The games are flexible, and in a way, that's part of their brilliance. It's that they let you decide how to experience them, rather than forcing a rigid order like so many other sequels do. So should you play Hollow Knight before Silksong? My answer is it depends. If you want a true immersive Hallownest experience, then start with Hollow Knight. Take your time, honor the lore, and respect the journey. If you just want to jump into Hornet's story, Silksong is there waiting for you, and it's amazing all on its own. At the end of the day, there's no wrong way to experience this game, only ways that let you fully appreciate what they offer, and honestly, it's what makes Hollow Knight and Silksong so special. I want to hear from you. How would you start? Are you giving Hollow Knight the first play respect it deserves? deserves or jumping straight into Silksong? Drop your answer in the comments. If you like this video, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and ring the bell so you don't miss any Hallownest deep dives, gameplay tips, or lore breakdowns. And hey, if you want to catch me playing these games live, I stream on Twitch every week. We explore, experiment, and get into all sorts of chaos in Hallownest together. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next adventure. Goodbye, Hornet!